This is the plaintiff, Shakina Forbes. She says the defendant, her ex, owes her for the engagement ring he got her, which she had to co-sign for. The credit card company's hounding her to pay for something he got her and decided not to pay for after they broke up. She also loaned him money for a TV. The guy stole her PlayStation, and she wants all that's coming to her, so she's suing for $4,742.91, the amount she's owed. This is the defendant, Jason Savage. He says a month after they got engaged, everything fell apart because the plaintiff's one controlling woman. He doesn't really understand how the plaintiff can sue him for a ring she has in her possession. As far as the other things he's being sued for, the plaintiff's just trying to get him to pay for their entire relationship. And that's not right. He's accused of leaving an ex with the tab. The defendant has filed a countersuit for $3,446.59 for a trip, the engagement ring, and late fees.
Litigants have before you.
Thank you, Douglas. Okay, Shakina Forbes.
Yes.
You are suing Jason Savage, your former boyfriend, former fiance, for $4,742.91 in various things that you say he owes you for: a trip, a TV, a PlayStation, and predominantly an engagement ring.
Yes.
Okay. So I'm dying to hear the story of how he owes you for your engagement ring. Talk to me.
In June of 09, him and his father got into an argument, and he broke his father's TV. The father called the cops and to press charges against him. He has no credit, so he asked me if I could
No credit or bad credit?
Bad credit.
So why are you coming to his aid?
Because I was with him, and...
He was your boyfriend?
Correct.
You had been with him how long?
Since November of 08, and this took place in June.
Okay, so you've been with him for a long time, 8 months, 9
Right.
months, and then he gets into a fight with the dad. The dad is pressing charges?
Yes.
Did he go into custody?
No.
Okay, so you went out and bought a new TV for dad?
Correct.
So how much of the $898 has he paid you?
Nothing.
Okay, go on.
Then after that, I purchased a PlayStation 3, May 14th of 09. We were doing good at that time, and then I had paid for a ticket for Jamaica for us to go to the hotel and the plane ticket. And then a little bit after that...
And that was a trip that was going to take place in September of 09?
No, of 2010.
Of 2010, okay. And things were going okay?
Correct.
And what happened?
And then we kept getting into arguments and into fights. On June 14th, that's when him and I got into an argument.
Of this year?
Of this year. And he came into my apartment and took the PlayStation as well as moved out.
And that's all he took, or he moved out?
He destroyed my entire apartment.
How destroyed it?
Well, I have like a 5-layer rack of shoes, and they were all on the floor. All of my clothes from my drawers and in my closet, they were all over the place, and it was like a hurricane just passed through it.
Okay. And so you guys get back together?
A little bit after that, yes.
Okay. And why?
Because I love him.
Okay. I noticed you said that in the present tense. Ooh. All right, so go on.
So in July, him and I went to Atlantic City, and we went into a store, and we were looking at rings. This is not the first time him and I have looked at rings together. And I saw one that I liked. His main issue was that he doesn't think that he would get approved to get the ring. And I kept saying to him, you can try to apply, and if you get it, then you get it. So we went back the following day. He filled out the paperwork. He gave it to the lady. Before she walks away, he's like, you sure you don't want to put your name on it just to better the chances? I said, okay, Jason, fine. So I put my name on it.
Why didn't you wait and see so he could buy you a ring properly? Why would you say, okay, Jason? Why wouldn't you just wait?
Because I didn't want it to get rejected.
All right, so go on.
So we got the ring. And
with
then,
you as a cosigner?
Correct.
Did anybody put any money down?
No.
Oh, no. She looks at me like, no, why would we have to put money down? And it was a diamond ring?
Yes.
How many, what was it?
2 carats.
2-carat diamond ring, and nobody has to put any money down. What world am I living in? Seriously, in my world, I don't get a 2-carat diamond unless I put some money.
Yeah, probably a lot of money.
2-carat diamond. Do you have the ring?
Yes.
Can I see it? That's what I got on. I worked this baby for a lot more than 2 years. Oh, my Lord, my Lord, my Lord. Do you have the paperwork for the ring?
I do.
May I see it? Okay, the ring was $2,546.59. All right, now, how long do you guys last after the ring?
We were okay, and then we kept arguing some more. And then one morning, he allowed me to go into his phone. It was a deal that we had, that I would go into the phone to see whatever I wanted to see. And
it was a deal that we had.
Yes.
That sounds like a deal that gets
no.
that someone strikes up only when there's a prior problem, and that's how you resolve the problem.
We always had prior problems because of his phone.
Because of his phone, what? You mean because of girls?
Going through it, Judge.
Because
hold on, I'm gonna give you your chance. Just hold on. I'm trying to get the story.
He's always sex texting.
To who?
To girls. To different girls. How he wants to be friends with benefits. Different miscellaneous things.
Why don't you get rid of him? You gotta pay for your own ring. You gotta. He's sexting other women. Like, what? Are the pickings that slim? Where are you from? Where are you from? Brooklyn? There are men in Brooklyn. I just know it. So what ends up happening? You go into his phone and what?
And the night that he told me that he was going to be out with coworkers, male coworkers, him and a girl went out. So I cried for about 2.5 hours, and then after that he left to go to work. And I took my keys off of his key ring, and then that was it. I mean, we see each other every now and then.
You had a trip planned coming up to go to Jamaica.
Correct.
And that was in September.
Correct.
And what discussion did you have with him about how the trip wasn't happening?
All the other trips that we ever went to, I pay for the trips, and then he'll pay me half. I booked the trip early to get the discounted rate for it. And it was a non-cancellation, no change, non-refundable. And I have.
So what are you suing for? You're suing for half the cost of the trip?
Correct.
According to him, he paid you $600 towards that trip.
No,
Is
he
that
did
true
not.
or not true?
No.
All right, Jason Savage, let me hear your part of this. Go ahead.
We had like a real crazy relationship where like, you know, we fight, but we love each other. We fight, but we love each other, kind of like that.
Did you go in and take the PlayStation during one of those fights?
No.
That would be, yeah. Just judging by the 5-second hesitation, I think it's a yes.
Not like how she said it. Like I had to go in there and sneak the PlayStation. The PlayStation's mine. She bought it for me. You know?
She bought it for you for what?
Because I'm her boyfriend.
Okay, so it was a gift for you,
yes.
not like a birthday gift or Christmas or anything, just she bought it for you?
It's because I cried for a PlayStation.
Because you cried for a PlayStation? That's all you gotta do is cry?
I had to whine for a PlayStation.
Cry like a little girl and you get the PlayStation?
Something like that.
Yeah?
Yeah, something like that.
Okay, how about the TV that she fronted you the money for that your dad was gonna press charges on?
Okay.
Why did you break your dad's TV?
I got a little
You have
mad.
an anger management problem?
No, man. It was an accident. Trust me, it's my
How
dad.
was it an accident? I can't
because
trust you.
It's a flat screen.
Like,
I went to like tap it or something, and then it just.
You went to what?
Tap it.
Tap it?
Yeah, I didn't mean to break my dad's TV.
You gotta mean to break a TV to break a TV. You can't tap it and break the TV.
All right. I had broke her phone one time, right? But it wasn't really broke. Listen, it wasn't broke to the point where she needed one ASAP, right? She pocketed.
Wait. How did you pay back the $898? I still haven't heard how you paid it back. You paid it back by buying her a phone?
No. Listen,
I'm listening. I'm just not hearing anything.
No, what I'm saying is, when I gave it to her, I told her it was for Jamaica, right? She told me.
Wait, now you're talking about the $600 for Jamaica.
She told me no, it's not for Jamaica. You could just say the TV's paid in full.
So according to you, you paid her $600 then for the TV, and you paid her $0 for Jamaica, if that's the case. Because you can't count the $600 twice. It's one or the other, right? So you say you paid her $600, whether we apply it to Jamaica or the TV, you paid her $600.
Right.
Do you agree that at some point you got $600?
No.
That's just totally false?
Correct. He gave me the money for the phone that he broke.
All right. So you're suing him for the money for the engagement ring. You've got the engagement ring. Did you try to return it at this place?
Yes.
And what did they say to you?
On the receipt, it says no refunds, exchange only within 7 days.
Okay, so you did try to exchange it and they wouldn't take it back?
Correct.
Did you try to take it somewhere else?
No.
So what are you doing with the ring? You wearing it? What are you?
I have it at home. I mean, I don't wear it because it's an engagement.
Do you think you're going to go back with this man? Oh my God. Really? I mean, that's okay if that's what you're into. No, I'm serious. Some people have the Florence Nightingale, complex, and they feel the need to take care of a man, and they like, that codependence, and that's fine. If that's what you want, I mean, that's fine.
Only I don't need taken care of, Judge.
Well, I don't know about that, man. You can't even buy your own ring for the woman. You got this woman 2 years. You can't even pay for the ring. She's co-signing. I've never even heard of that. Now she's got the ring, and she wants the money from you because, of course, he's not making payments.
Correct.
Right? Okay, and now you're not paying because what?
She has it in her possession, and we're not getting
Did you
married.
The engagement.
Did you, huh?
He broke off the engagement.
So you feel she should be able to keep it, and he should have to pay it?
Correct.
And you feel she should have to return it, and then you'll pay it?
Yes.
But you're not paying it. So if she
Because she
returns
never
it,
gave
how
it
do we
back,
know you're not
Judge.
going to run off into the sunset with some other chickadee?
Judge?
Judge what? I should trust you?
Yes.
Yeah, that's not. Now, you have a counterclaim against her,
Yes,
$600, which we've talked about.
Right.
All right? What else are you suing for? The amount of the ring, the $300 for interest and late fees on what?
I want my money back for the trip that I never went on.
What money back?
I
You
gave
didn't
him,
pay for the trip you didn't go on.
because when she does give it
The
back, I
trip?
need to start paying on it.
Paying on
When
what?
she
I
does
paid
give
for
what
the
back?
trip.
It was on her credit card.
I had to give her the cash money because I don't have a credit card.
How are we going to do this, folks? Because here's my worry, okay? I've got a problem. I don't trust him. But you don't have a right to keep the ring even if he breaks it off. This is a mess. Unbelievable. The smirk you're willing to take back? Court's in recess. I have the ring.
And welcome back to the People's Court. Harvey Levin here. If your fiance said, I want to give you an engagement ring, but you kind of need to help co-sign for me, would you accept it?
Absolutely not.
Absolutely not.
Why?
The man needs to step up to the plate.
Well, but what if he can't afford it and he says, it's the best I can do, but you got to co-sign?
No. Well, if he was going to propose to me, I think he should pay for it.
But what if he can't? I mean, if you have a choice of no proposal or co-signing, what would you do?
Get a cheaper ring.
Oh, that's a good answer. That's actually a really good answer. Going inside the courtroom.
Let's put the ring to one side, shall we? And let's discuss the PlayStation. Why is it so hard for me to believe that you shower him with gifts under the circumstances?
Not a $300 gift.
Yeah, you know what? I don't believe you on that. I find that the PlayStation was a gift, and I'm not going to order him to pay for the PlayStation. Okay? About the TV, I find that the $600 that he paid you was to compensate you for the phone that he broke and not for the TV that he still owes you for. $898.99. And the trip, I believe you owe her for. Let's talk about the ring. Now, you got a ring and a big fat debt because you co-signed for the ring, which you shouldn't have done. And then you've got a big fat debt, but you don't really care. All right, because she's got the ring, so you feel like, why should I pay it? I got other things I don't pay. I'm just not going to pay that one, too. Here's what's going to happen with the ring. You're going to pay off the ring. This is your debt.
Yes, ma'am.
You're going to hold on to the ring until it's paid off. We're going to draw up a schedule now before you leave court. You are going to return the ring to him when the ring is paid off. You do not have a right to keep the ring and have it paid off, okay? You have a right to not have your credit ruined over this and have that debt paid off. That's his debt. He signed the documents. You're just a co-signer. He's supposed to be giving you the ring. But you don't get to keep the ring because the ring is a gift in contemplation of marriage. But it isn't a gift yet when the gift hasn't happened. The gift has to happen. Somebody actually has to pony up something, okay? Please give the ring back to her. So I'm ordering you to pay the amount of the ring, which is $2,546.59. When that is paid off, the ring goes to him. And as for the rest of this, the PlayStation, no. The TV, yes. The hotel and the airfare, yes. Therefore, I find a net judgment in favor of the plaintiff in the amount of the $1,815.27, which is everything else, and for the amount of the engagement ring with the understanding that on your lawsuit against her, you will end up being correct. Once you've paid off the ring, that ring will then be your property so that you can then sell it and, make up your losses. Do you understand? Everybody's got it? Good luck, folks.
Well, now the defendant can tell us what he thinks of the outcome here. Is this an ending or is this just a new chapter?
A new chapter.
For you two.
Yeah. I'm done with this. I'm good. I'm
Well,
moved on.
she said she would still take you back.
She says a lot of things.
Mm-hmm. Well, why are you done? Why now?
Because she lied. She just made me pay. She just manipulated the system just now. I'm done with all this fake stuff. I just want to.
You've known her for how many years?
Actually, since I was 14, but I've been dating her for 2. But it is what it is.
You got someone else?
I don't know. Think about it. I got somebody. You know, somebody I'm thinking about.
All right, you just go right down this way. You keep thinking. All right, so step on in here. How you feeling?
Justice. That's it. Just justice. I'm
Were you
happy
listen-
it's over.
Were you listening to him?
I'm happy for him.
You are?
Yes.
You said you would take him back.
I'm done.
What happened in the last 5 minutes?
I'm done. This is all over.
5 minutes ago you would take him back, and now?
It's over.
What happened in between?
I'm done.
What?
That's it. Thank you.
Harvey?
Okay, the rules regarding engagement rings vary from state to state. The prevailing view is it doesn't matter who cancels the engagement. If it's canceled, usually the guy gets the ring back. And that will do it for this case. Litigants for the next case on the way into the courtroom right now.